Johno May joins us on Panthers TV with Jeremias Chimney Systems. And Johno, you've got a couple of sessions with your new teammates now. How's everything going?
Everything's been good. It's been good to meet all the guys and meet all the staff and the training, the coaches, and it's been a good first couple of days.
And obviously, you were playing a bit more recently than some of your other teammates. You must be. Was it an easier transition for you in that sense?
Yeah, I think it's always easier if you don't get as much time in between games. I was in Orlando and I had about a week off. And even when I went home before I came over to Europe, and I had a couple of days where I could skate at home and kind of work out. So I was fortunate to be able to do that.
Well, you brought the Orlando sun with you. That's for one thing.
Yeah, it's been nice weather here.
And obviously, with the whole situation, is you're currently in the hotel under quarantine and things like that. How's that experience been? Because that's something new for everyone.
Yeah, no, it's definitely different. Kind of having a little bit of the season before, I've kind of dealt with a little bit of the quarantine with the hockey aspect, so I kind of knew what I was getting into beforehand. But obviously, with a different country, it's definitely different, and kind of not knowing anyone at first, and you're getting to know the guys, but you're also trying to be quarantine and be safe. So that's a little bit different aspect, but it's been good.
And it's also because this 5-week tournament's come around so quickly. It's a crash course in systems, in getting used to a bigger rink for you than you're used to out here in Europe. How is that all? How are you managing that whole process?
I just taking it one day at a time. Coach just kind of he's been harping on saying that the team that's gonna be successful is gonna be a team that gets close as soon as possible. And I think that's completely true with how quick this tournament's going to be and how quick you can get with your line mates and your teammates and kind of build some trust and communication. I think we've been doing really well with that in practice so far.
And this 5-week Elite Series is quite a unique tournament in itself. What drew you to sign up to play in it?
Tons of things. I mean, Nottingham's unbelievable spot. Everyone I talked to said this is, first class organization. And then I've always wanted to play in Europe. So it was a great opportunity, and there's a lot of upsides to it. So took advantage of it and can't wait to get things going.
And you do a lot of upsides. There's not a lot of other hockey going on around Europe at the minute. There's been a lot of eyes on this competition. So it is a real showcase, and people are going to have to perform, aren't they?
Yeah, no, I think I think people understand that. And I mean, regardless of this tournament or there's always pressure. So I think there might be a little bit of added pressure on that, but I honestly, with there not being so much hockey, I think everyone's just so looking forward to play that kind of relieves some stress and some pressure on that. But I think everyone's ready and people are really looking forward to it.
I'm not sure what it was like in the coast or specifically in Orlando sort of thing, but you'll be playing in front of no fans in this tournament. How do you think that's going to be?
I think it'll be different, but honestly, I'm kind of the type of player that once the game starts, nothing else registers. I always say, you'll start a game, you play, and the game ends, and it's kind of takes a second to what happened? You're showing the moment. But definitely when you're playing in big crowds, which I've heard Nottingham's really really known for, there's some moments where you can hear that. So it'll be a little bit different. But like you said, I think everyone's so excited that we're just looking forward to getting going here. And
you're going to be playing these other teams in such quick succession. It's going to build up some real. By the second week, you're all going to be sick of the sight of each other, aren't you?
Yeah, I think that'll have something to play. It'll definitely be interesting because you'll get to know kind of how teams play and some guys to key on. So I think it'll be there'll be a lot of factors with that.
And it's all going to be a really good build up to the playoff series at the end of it all, isn't it? Because as this goes on, no doubt the quality on show is going to get higher and higher as guys adjust, as guys get ready for everything.
Yeah, and I with teams coming in so quick and guys really not being able to play with each other, I think the first couple of weeks will look a lot different than the playoffs or even the last couple of weeks. Once guys start clicking and stuff like that. So, like you said, to know the coach, the sooner you get together, sooner you get talking. I think that's going to play a huge role for this tournament.
Now, head coach Tim Wallace is a guy who's big on systems. He loves. I call him a hockey nerd. He's into all of that kind of thing. How's your relationship been with him so far?
Really good. I mean, all the coaching staff really welcoming. He's been really good with all the guys, and he's been really trying to Just I would say like just simplify all the systems for us right now so that, as we're getting going, it's more of people aren't overthinking, guys are just playing. So I think everyone's on board, and like I said, everyone's really excited. So it's been a good first couple of days, and we're looking forward to getting some games.
Obviously, there's a lot of British guys on the roster. Has the standard of those players been a surprise to you at all?
No, I mean, I've heard really good things, and we got really good players. I mean, I think everyone, top to bottom, everyone's really good, and it's been really good getting to know some of those guys. Just like you said, different culture, different upbringings, different hockey paths. So it's cool talking to them and kind of hearing their stories, and they've been given some really good details and information about the league and how things kind of go and run. So it's been helpful.
Then if you had to give a scouting report on yourself, what would the scouting report on Johno May be? Apart from best hair on the team.
No, it's I'm a big player. I like to use my feet. I like to shoot the puck. Kind of creative, like to make things happen. So just trying to have fun.
And you mentioned you're a big player. I bet you didn't expect to be looking up at someone until you met Tess, did you?
Yeah, no. He's a big boy. He's a good player. He's really good with his stick. He good defensively and really sound.
Then you'll be wearing number 27 for this tournament. And I always have to ask, why do you wear number 27?
I don't know. It was just kind of a number. I've always worn number 12, and I was given 27. And coming here, nobody had 27, so I thought I'd stick with it. I am also 27 this year, so it's fitting this year. But yeah, nothing too specific.
So you could be changing your number from every season here on out.
I'm not super superstitious. I've always worn 12 for my younger sister. So I've always done that. There's something behind that, but 27 was kind of just a thing. And if things are going well, don't change anything, but I'm not against it. We'll see.
Well, I can't thank you enough for joining us, John. It's been awesome to get to know you, let the Panthers fans get to know you a little bit. I'm sure we'll be talking to you a lot throughout the Elite Series.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.